hope I did this okay. Oh my gosh. Hey, Angela. Wow. Hello. Yes, you can hear me, my Valeria. Thank you. Yes, my Valeria, you're first. My Angela, wow. Oh my gosh. Hi, Mona. Hello. Okay, I am so happy that you guys can hear me and see me and hear me and see me. Nicolas and Sarah Baby Doll, Rodrigo, welcome back. Hello. I've been well. I've been really well. Thank you for asking. Oh, sorry, that was a little bit of a juggle there. My brain is a juggle. Dawn, my flowers. Hello. Happy Friday. You can hear me loud and clear. Thank you, my Nicolas son. Pushinta? Hello, welcome to the channel. Nice to have you. Yes, my Jose, be kind. Pride, yay. Yes. How's everybody doing? Brandon Bear, how you doing? How was my fun? Oh, my trip. Guys, bear with me today. My brain is in a lot of different places. And I'm going to roll with it. And you guys are going to roll with it too, because you know me enough. My trip to Texas. I went to Texas last weekend, my birthday weekend-ish, with Oscar and his family. It was a quinceañera, and it was amazing. It was amazing. It seems like a lifetime ago, because it was like only 3 days ago. And then I came back, and then I was filming yesterday at the studio. So it's amazing, but it was so fun. It was so amazing to be. How many times can I say amazing in one like breath? Amazing, 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 amazing. Apparently amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah. Wow, it was just so lovely. It was lovely to be with family, Oscar's family, and eating yummy food. Oh my goodness, Lord Almighty, was it yummy. Happy June, yes, happy June. You saw my Instagram story with Dhar, right? Yo, guys, oh my goodness. That's why I'm loop-de-loop, because of Dhar. I'm blaming it on Dhar. Dhar loop-de-ized me and Armando. My brain is in shock still. I'm going to be extra cautious today because obviously this is Dhar Mann's story and I am an actor in it. So I want to be extra mindful that whatever I say is okay. So if you catch me a little slower, we'll blame it on that. I'll totally blame Dhar. Because I just don't want to slip. I don't know the full context of it all either, right? So I don't want to like say something that's not accurate because I don't know the full like scope of it. He does, and they gave me an inkling, me and Armando and I. So we have a gist, but we don't know. And then Armando and I went out afterwards and we're like, can we talk about this? Because what just happened? So Armando and I are like trying to process. So last night I couldn't sleep out of excitement. Like Disney World, oh my gosh, I'm going to go see Mickey excitement, right? Like, so I'm going to be extra careful. Nicola, love, thank you for my little... Oh, I do need a cup of coffee, actually. I don't even drink coffee, but I should have had a cup of coffee. I instead am having my juicy juice. I brought it in here because I need it. It's this. I drink this. It's empty, actually. I need a new one. And then I mix it with this. Look how I like totally like, you can tell I use these things, right? So yeah, that's my drinky drink. It's so good. It's so good. And I need it like every day. This is what I take with me when I go film. Because you need a lot of energy. Ooh, you Malay. You're Indonesian. That is absolutely me. Or you guys secretly speak one of them here. Hi Malay, welcome to the channel. Everybody's gonna make sure you feel welcomed, and thank you for being here, and thank you for you know, contributing to the chat, guys. Let me see what. Oh, Ninja Kid! I got another little pair. So sexy pair. Those seem to be the two super chats that I get. So thank you, my ninja. Thank you, my Nicolas-san. Thank you, thank you. Did I, okay, no, they're still there. Ooh, they haven't deleted the first comments. Santi, hello, welcome back. It's nice to have you. Yeah. DDDDFF, you're Nigerian? Hi, Shane! Happy Friday to everybody. It's so nice to be back here. It really is. I missed you guys tremendously last week. It was so weird not being live with you guys, but I was flying and I just couldn't make it happen. So hopefully you enjoyed the video I put together for you, and it's me editing, as you can now tell. I don't have my incredible VA team that I had who were so good at editing my videos, but they've moved on. And so it's solo Jovanna show, and it's intense because they spoiled me. So Ro, Prince, you two rock. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for all your beautiful help on my channel last year. And now I'm flying solo. But I'm good. I'm good. You guys make me feel good, so I'm good. Maybe I'll make a mug with you and Armando. Oh, my Nicola, that is so beautiful. Armando really is like my bestest friend. I trust him with everything. And because we both, I don't know, it's just Armando is really something special. And I miss playing his wife, but we have a couple cool things coming up that I think you guys are going to enjoy. So we'll see. Dice, welcome back with my pink hearts. Thank you, thank you. Wagwan means what's up. Oh, thank you, Shane. Wagwan. Wagwan to you, Shane. In what language? What language is Wagwan mean what's up? You got to tell me the language, right? Because I want to speak your words. So I know, you tell me what language. The quinceañera was amazing. I played like dance floor animator. That's what I love to do at parties, getting everybody out on the dance floor. That's what I used to do in Miami as my job when I was a dancer. So I was just getting everybody on the dance floor, like pumping up the scene. And it was so fun. I lost my voice. Because I talk a lot and I was screaming a lot over the loud music because Mexicans play really loud music. So, but it was really amazing. Quinceañeras are so special. And for anybody who does not know, quinceañera is when a young girl turns 15, she becomes a woman in the Latin culture, specifically, especially in the Mexican culture. It's really big. In the Dominican culture, it's not as big. I think sometimes we do Sweet 16 because we're more Americanized. So it's a real big deal, and the family comes together and it's like a celebration. It's like a mini wedding. I kid you not. Like, some people go so out for these quinceañeras. So now you know if you didn't. Next week you won't be here. I might not be here. I don't know where I'm going to be next week. I have some scheduling stuffs going on, so we will see. You love hearing the word amazing, right, Mona? What a special word, because when we can be like happy and say that we're doing amazing and we're feeling amazing, like, that's another level. Say it as many times as you want. Thank you, my Jose. You having Saharan dust today. Saharan dust, what is that? But I like the sounds of it. I feel like it's like pixie dust and like yumminess. Thank you, my Shane. Guawan, or is it Gawan? Tell me again, and what language? Let's see. Amazing is a great word, my Brandon Bear. And Brandon Bear, it's so good to have you here. Was this a birthday treat with you and Armando? I guess you could say that. We are so cute. I love working with Armando. Him and I together. Because we're so much alike. And it's a little scary how much we are alike. And we just like, blah! And so it's fun. It's really fun. What is wrong with my camera? Uh-oh, what did I do? What's wrong with my camera? Don't tell me something's wrong with my camera. Something wrong with my camera? Mona, Angela, is something wrong with my camera? Don't tell me that. Please don't. I can't handle any surprises today. You're 161 centimeters tall, right? I don't know centimeters. I am 5'2"-ish, almost 3, 5'3" on a good day, in inches, feet and inches. I think in inches I'm 52, 3 inches or something like that. I don't know the math. Oh, I got all these little duckies from DTDFF. Thank you. You will be patient, Mona. Thank you. My parents are doing great. I spoke to them last night. They were so funny. They're so amazing. So I'm looking forward to going back there. The story was awesome. You deserve lots of surprises. Yeah, it was incredible. That surprise was like none other. I've never been surprised like that. Except for when Oscar proposed. I think those are the two biggest surprises in my life. Like when Oscar proposed, I was not expecting it. I was really surprised. I had no idea the night Oscar was going to propose, New Year's Eve 2020. I had no idea, y'all. I was so surprised. I wasn't even going to go. I'm like, why are we going? It's the pandemic. Why are people partying? We shouldn't go. And he was like trying to like get me to leave the house because he was going to propose that night and I didn't know. And then yesterday, that one was like the second biggest surprise. Maybe I don't know, but those are the two biggest surprises in my life. Yeah. So neck and neck. June 21st, summer starts. That's my sister's birthday. Oh yeah, I'm going simple today, y'all. I'm hardly even like, Angela, wow, thank you. There's nothing wrong with my camera. Thank you. I can't take any more surprises. It was such a good story. Yay! Deborah, hello. Nice to see you. Your favorite color. Oh, I know. Their color. They're not like beige. I did this for the quinceañera because it matched my shirt. I don't think I post any photos of the quinceañera. Guys, I'm still trying to say thank you to all the birthday wishes from last week. That was a week ago, right? Yeah, it was last week. And I haven't been able to like finish posting thank yous. But you know me, I'm going to get to all of them. But I think I finished IG. I still have Facebook, WhatsApp, LinkedIn, and I think I got YouTube here. So, but there were so many beautiful messages and I love to respond to all of them. But when you're traveling, you don't always have like, it's not really your schedule, right? You're on like the plane schedule. And when it says take off, that's it. You can't do nothing else up there. Thank you, Deborah, for the birthday wishes. I'm still celebrating. Armando and I were still celebrating yesterday because remember, we're only like 3 days apart in days, not years. Oh, the Mickey reference. Yeah, it's like going to see Mickey. Like, I could not sleep last night, and I feel like that's going to be the case for the next week. Oh, a trip to Disney with Armando. I said Mickey Mouse, didn't I? Skips, go check your connection. Hopefully it's you and not me. I don't want it to be me and not you. Your sound is doing it too. I don't like that feeling. Bonjour. It is an energy drink, but it's all natural, Brandon Bear. It's aminos, and so it's not like that jittery stuff, but it does give me energy, and it works so good. And I love the watermelon flavor, but they have like blueberry, and they have like 20 different flavors. So I love this. I don't think I can recommend this because like you got to check with a doctor, so I got to be careful with things like that. But it's 0 sugar. It's so yummy. It's like, it's my favorite. And it's empty. I can't look, it's completely empty. Like I love this stuff. But it's Oscar and I who drink it. Like, we both drink it. I make it for him for work in the morning, and he takes it to work because we don't drink coffee. So this is what we do instead. The sound crackles every now and then. Could it be my brain that's crackling? Oh my God. I'm trying not to move things. Hold on, guys. I don't want to drop anything. So the sound is crackling. That bites. Mommy's fun to watch. Thank you. I'm going to get a little closer to the mic. Hopefully that helps a little bit. I don't know what actor Jurgen is and what that line is. And I'm sorry, NPZGED. My brain is not going to compute. I already know it's not going to compute that. So I'm not even going to try. You know when you know like you need to like save brain cells? I'm in brain cell mode today because yesterday was so incredibly mind-blowing that my brain, I think, is on Saturn or something. I can't compute that. I'm not even going to try. I know I missed you guys too. She is beautiful, Nicolas-san, as are you. Oh, thank you, Mona. Editing is such a pain in the booty, but I love doing it, especially for you guys. But it requires a lot of like time and patience. And last week I didn't have it because I needed to put that up. So I was still finishing the video on my birthday so that I could post it so you guys could have it on Friday, because I was flying and then I was packing, and Oscar had a gig. So like, it's not just packing clothes. We had to pack his equipment, like all these cables. It was intense. The last week has been incredibly, amazingly intense. Mr. Energy, how you doing? My favorite movie. Geez, almighty, my favorite movie. There are just so many. I'm trying to think of one right now I can think of. Did I not tell you my brain's not working? Favorite movie, come on now. Which one do you say first? Oh my gosh. It used to be Pretty Woman, but I don't know if I can still say that's my favorite movie. That was such a 90s like classic. But I feel there's just so many movies since. I know I saw one recently that I really love, but I can't remember. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. I should have that posted somewhere. I should just have a cheat sheet. Favorite movie? I don't need to cheat on color. I know my favorite color. Favorite food? I know. But favorite movie always stumps me because there's so many. Miss Congeniality? I love Sandra Bullock. I just almost called her Sarah Baby Doll. Sandra Bullock is one of my all-time faves. I love her. She's just so goofy and fun. I love her. And now for the moment you all have been waiting for. It is the Jovanna Vidal Show with your host, Jovanna Vidal. Thank you, Victor. I love introducing myself to my own show. One day I will be introduced to my show. You got my back. Thank you, my Brandon Bear. I feel it. Oh, Sarah Baby Doll, there's my little Foxy. How you doing? Thank you, Sarah Baby Doll. Thank you, Ninja Keith. Thank you, Nicolas-san. And hello to Def Not Trenton. Trenton, did you change your name? Let me know if it's the same Trenton. If not, we got to make sure we welcome you to the channel. Right? You got it, Victor. Yay, Valeria. Bonjour. Moi, je suis Allegrine. I butchered that. Je m'appelle Jovanna Vidal. I can speak a little bit of French. You want to know what's on my mind? What's on my mind is the pure joy I've been feeling and how incredible things can be. And when you allow things to be, how amazing of a ride it can be when you're open to things being awesome. And I think I didn't turn on my alarms. So I missed the quote. I didn't turn on my alarms. No, I did not. Okay, so now we're at minute 22. Minute 22. When that goes off, now I will share the lesson, and then I'll go back and share the quote. Or wait, the quote played into the lesson. What was I not thinking? Not turning on my alarms. All right. I felt like I was talking for a while. I'm like, where is my alarm? That's funny. I've never not turned on my alarms. Okay, let me see where I'm at in the chat. Um, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So many comments that I have fallen behind on. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. Well, I know I was here. So thank you, my Angela. Wow, for my other little foxies. So I got 2 foxies and 2 bears. Thank you, my loves, for the beautiful contributions to the channel. The cameo I did for Nicola, I had like no voice, and I had gotten my voice at that point. I don't know, NP, let me, I don't know what that is. It is Jamaican. I thought it was Jamaican, but I didn't know. Jose, see how your travels benefit you? That's awesome. Um, NPZGGED. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know who that is. How do I delete a comment? Okay, I think I deleted it. Abdul, welcome back. Nice to have you. I had gotten my voice back, Sarah, baby doll. I am so confused what's happening right now. What is happening? 3 years in the FriFam, Nicolas-san. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Nothing's wrong with my camera. Thank you, Mona. Okay, that makes me feel better. We're almost the same height. Yeah, some days I'm a little taller. I'm feeling a little tripped out right here. NPZGOD. Oh, it's God. It's God. You're tripping me out a little bit. I don't know why. I'm getting a weird sense. So, Mona and Angela, thank you. Oh, boy. Okay, quote. Quote of the day is... There were so many. There were so many. I'm going to go with this one. No, I want to go with this one. No, I want to go with this one. Ah! Okay. I think I'm going to go with this one. In order to bloom, you must grow. Isn't that cool? In order to bloom, you must grow. Those flowers would not be blooming if they didn't grow out of the dirt, out of the soil, right? In order to bloom, you must grow. I love that. I think it just gives us the reminder that, like, you know, life is about growing, right? We can't stay stagnant. We have to have that little spurt that takes us out of our comfort zone, that takes us out of our, familiar, right? Which is the soil. Like, we're under the soil and we're fine because we're hidden. No one sees us. No one knows about us. But then you have to bloom. And in order to bloom, you have to grow. And then that's when the flowers, right, are seen. And that's when, like, you're visible. And that's when, like, people can comment on your beautifulness because you're a beautiful flower. I just loved that. So in order to bloom, you must grow. And I want us all to remember that, right? I just loved it when I saw that. And I think it's important we remember that life is about having those growth spurts. Because this one was the other one I really liked. I guess there were like 3. I couldn't decide. Struggle is just another word for growth. Right? When you struggle, you grow. And instead of having that negative connotation to the word struggle, it's like, let's look at it as growth. And in order to bloom, you must grow. I don't know. I'm into this whole like growing and flower type of visuals. And so I hope those quotes resonated this week. I'm like 13 minutes late to that, but I forgot to turn on my alarms. That is so weird because they weren't on last week. So I guess I forgot to turn them on this week. Thank you, Angela Wow, for keeping everybody safe. No specifics that are personal to you. That's just something that we adultlings prefer for you younglings, right? It's just a little bit of safety measure for us all. So that's what we want to propose. I know they do complement each other really well, right, Jose? Thank you, adultlings. Mona, right? Because, okay, I could think we're younglings all we want, but at the end of the day, we gotta be adults, right? And I think us 3 are the ones that, like, are in highest obligation to keep everyone safe. So, ooh, your brother graduated, CJ. That's awesome. Happy graduation to your brother. Lucas, welcome back. Awesome to have you all here. Oh, you translated something, I think probably in Indonesian. Though a tree grows ever so high, the falling leaves return to its roots. Ooh, that is a beautiful proverb, probably. I love that, right? Because we're all part of the cycle of life, right? So when you are a tree and the leaves fall, right? It's another stage in the life cycle of the tree. We need the trees to breathe. The trees need us for carbon. Pay attention in that biology class. It's really a good class. I just don't want to butcher it right now. Gift, hello. Welcome back, Gift. When am I going back to Dhar Mann? I was at Dhar Mann's yesterday. It was amazing. It was so amazing. So I'm looking forward to being back, of course. It was amazing. You shall see how amazing one of these days soon. Life is a circle of life. Brandon Bear, yes, oh yes. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Skips. That's really cool. I really love how you guys are so supportive and congratulatory to one another. And that's how we cheerlead each other on, right? I love it. Brandon Bear, this is a safe space for FriFam. I love it. I love it. I know I jumped around, but I really want to jump into the quote because I'm late for that too. Okay, so my lesson of the week. Did I say quote? Lesson of the week. Let me drink a little more of this. Now my lesson of the week doesn't sound so good because I'm so discombobulated. but I am trying my best, and I know you guys can feel that. Despite how scattered my brain is because of everything amazing that's happening, I know you can tell that I'm trying my best. So this is my lesson of the week. We know what you're trying to say. Thank you, Sarah, baby doll love. Soak in the amazing. Oh, thank you, Mona. Oh, I did say lesson of the week. Oh, good thing you're tracking. So the lesson of the week is do your best in all things without expecting anything in return. And that lesson to me is so incredibly appropriate and timely because in your journey, as I have in my journey, there have been moments where I didn't understand why I was here, what I was doing, what I was meant to do. I didn't understand why things weren't coming together the way I wanted them to. I would get frustrated because I couldn't get things to, like, prosper or succeed, or I didn't see any results, right, for so many years. And I was so frustrated, and I was so, like, confused. And so I know that I still knew that I needed to do my best, right? I couldn't quit. I didn't want to quit. I couldn't give up. I didn't want to give up. I couldn't play the victim. I didn't want to play the victim. Do you see, like, all these different things that could have played into, like, my journey, that I could have been like, that's it, I'm done acting. That's it, I'm done writing my book. That's it, I'm done doing this channel. Like, there were so many moments that, like, I was like, why? Like, no one's showing up. I'm not getting auditions. I'm not getting, like, there's just so many moments. And one day you'll know what I mean by this, right? As you become adultlings, you'll see that so many times life wants to maybe close a door or prove you right, that, like, who are you? Like it just is testing us, and not in that kind of way, but, like, it's a sort of sense where we just don't have answers. Like, for so many years, probably decades, I didn't have answers. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I not getting any results? And then I committed to, regardless of not having answers or results, that I was still going to do my best, and that I was still going to show up, and that I was still gonna put my best face forward and foot. So I say that because yesterday, being with Dhar and Armando, it proved to me that regardless of who I thought was watching or not watching, I can be acknowledged. But I didn't expect that acknowledgement, right? I go into work, I go into my office, I go into my emails, I go into everything without expecting anything. And I always try my best. I have failed so frequently, and things have blown up in my face so many times, but I still knew that I needed to show up and do my best. And at the end of the day, I feel like we can remember that to be true for all of us. We have to show up and try our best. Even on days like today, where you're not you're not firing on all cylinders, right? Like, I still want to show up and do my best. Like, I know I am, like, faltering here, but it's because I'm trying to be careful with certain things. But it's like, you still show up. And I think people who know and believe in you will understand that not every day is going to be 100%, right? Not every day is going to be 110%. But if the effort and the energy and the desire and the intention and the wish to do well is there, then people will acknowledge that, right? You get an A for effort. We hear that a lot. So that's what I want to remind us all, regardless of where you're at, regardless of what you're doing, regardless of what's not working or what is working or what you have signs or answers to continue doing something, but you still don't have results, still show up and do your best. Because maybe you're not firing on all cylinders on that one day, but you still showed up, and that still contributes to the end goal, right? To the end result, which for me is being with you all, right? Which for me is acting in more videos, writing more books, doing more things for you, for us. And so I just want to remind us that we have to do our best regardless of who is or is not watching, right? Without the expectation of acknowledgement. Because the acknowledgement isn't going to come right then and there. The acknowledgement is going to come after years, right? Yesterday's surprise with Dhar Mann was after 6 years of being one of his actors. Mind you, that was after 16 years of me pursuing acting. Or 10 years, 6, whatever the math is. That's a lot of years, right? I didn't get that on the 16th week or the 16th month, right? I got that after 16 years of me trying to do what I love to do. And that is a reminder that if you do things like no one's watching, and you do it with joy, and you do it with excellence, or the desire to be excellent, then ultimately one day it will be acknowledged. It will be proven that there was something bigger at play. And that to me boggled my mind yesterday, and why I'm a little kind of like off kilter, because it's sinking in that it took me so long to realize that everything I did was leading up to where I'm at. And that is such a powerful thing. So for any of you and all of you who don't know yet what you're meant to do, that's okay. Some of the best surprises come when you're not expecting them. Hence being a surprise. But don't worry about it. Don't put emphasis on numbers, right? You're posting every day, but you're not getting followers. You're, sharing your message, but no one's hearing it. You just never know. And there is that saying, like dance like no one's watching. And at the quinceañera, I kept saying that to the little kids, because I was dancing with all the little kids, right? Like all the tiny little younglings, like 7, 8, 10-year-olds, right? The tiny little ones. I wanted them out on the dance floor because some of them were shy or hesitant, and they were like looking around like people are watching. And I was like, no one's watching. You're dancing like no one is watching. And then they let it go, right? And then they started moving, and I was literally like, I don't think I have footage of this because my hands were occupied and I couldn't take any footage, but I would have loved to have had this moment on video. I had a little circle, and there was maybe 6 of us, 6 or 7 of us, and they were tiny little ones, right? And I was like rocking, I was putting our hands up. I was putting our hands up in the air, like really like no one's watching. Because at the end of the day, when you're having fun and when you're excited and when you're doing things and others can watch you enjoying that moment and not caring how you look, that is when people take notice. So dance like no one's watching, do everything like no one's watching, and without expecting anything in return. And that is when the most beautiful things happen. And so that was a really big lesson for me, or reminder this past week, because, we hear it and But to really embody that and feel it and see it come together, oh, it was incredible. So I hope you will take that with you. And you will remember that in anything and everything you do it like no one is watching. And you do it with excellence so that people can always say good things about you, right? And so I did come up. I'm missing you guys in the chat. What's going on? What's going on? I'm going to come back in here in a moment, but I came up with 7 things or 7 ways so that you can do your best. And this is just a quick little cheat sheet. So number 1, treat everyone the same. Doesn't matter their status or their level or their haves or their have-nots. Treat everyone the same. Thank you, Dhar, for putting that on such a big stage, right? In your videos. Treat everyone the same. That's number 1. Number 2, be excited and open to new things, right? Only when you are excited for something new to come into your life can you open that door and walk through it. Okay, so be excited and open for new things to unfold in your life. Number 3, love what you do and do it with love, right? Just do it with love. Whether it's painting, singing, rapping, dancing, I don't care. Whatever it is you love to do it with love. Okay, and that radiates. Number 4. Guys, younglings, everybody. Number 4 is give more attention to others than to your phone. I'm going to say that again. Give more attention to the people in front of you, to others, than you do your phone. You have no idea how many things we miss out on life because we have our heads in our phones. When you're somewhere and somebody's in front of you, you pull your head up out of your phone and you make eye contact and you look at that person because you just don't know what you can be for them, right? You don't know how you're seeing them can take them out of a funk or take them out of a blue moon. A blue moon? A blue state? A sad state? All of the above, right? So just, if someone's in front of you, pay more attention to that person than your phone. That's huge. That's huge. Number 5, go above and beyond, right? Don't just do the mere minimum, or do more. Right? Someone asks you to help them move. No one wants to help somebody else move. It's tough. But if you say yes, show up and help the person move. Don't sit in a corner and take up space and energy. Put up some boxes, tape up the boxes, put things in a box, right? Like, just go above and beyond in anything and everything you do. Strive to do more, right? It might not be acknowledged in that moment at 5 p.m., but it might be acknowledged at 10 p.m. with a pizza as a thank you, right? For helping that person move. Go above and beyond. Number 6, show up. Just show up. You never know what door you're meant to walk through unless you're there to open it. Show up. Show up. So many times we don't want to do things because we're like, I'd rather stay home. I'd rather stay under the covers. I'd rather not go. I'd rather not see anybody. Show up. You have no idea what can happen when you are actually present somewhere. That's when doors open. Doors are not going to open underneath the covers or when you're hiding, you know what I mean? Like, not talking with people. You have to show up. And then number 7, right? These are just 7 I came up with. There's so many more, but number 7, and I've spoken about this at length on this channel. I have a video, right? Being a person of excellence, right? Everything you do it excellently, right? And even when you falter, at least your efforts were excellent. So those are 7 things I came up with to try to remind you to do things the best way you can, and show up and do things like no one's watching, because ultimately one day someone's gonna be like, I was watching. Here's this job. Here's this film role. Here's this promotion. Here is this lottery ticket. Here is this gift. Here is this surprise, right? But it's when you don't expect it, and when you do things regardless of the outcome, and you do them well and excellently, is when those beautiful opportunities can present themselves. So, if I had not taken certain risks, I would not have led to the wonderful possibilities. It helps when I truly believe in my heart. It's so true, Mona, and I may have... It's so true. It's so true, because you have to take the chance. You have to leap, and the net will appear. That's an actual book, right? Had I not left my cushy corporate job at MasterCard in 2003 and moved to Miami, I would not have had the opportunity to do the music videos that I did, to meet the people that I did, right? Like, I would not have done that, and I would not have come to LA. And then in LA, I wouldn't have pursued the acting, and then I wouldn't have been on Dhar, and then I wouldn't have met you all if I still would have stayed in my cubicle in New York. And I'm not knocking cubicle life. It's not for me, but it is for other people. So it's not that you have to always, do something different. But if your heart is calling you to do it, you have to try it. You have to, because that seed is planted in your heart, because you are meant for more. You are here to gift the world you. And in the journey of finding you, the world benefits. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, my Sarah baby doll, I got a bravo! Thank you for my bravo, Foxy. Oh, right, Mona. I can't imagine not having connected with you. Thank you for saying that. That is so beautiful. And that goes for every single one of you. You all make me a better person. You all make me a better actor. You all make me a better Instamommy. Right? And that's what I'm talking about. Like, you just never know. You never know. You never know the imprint you have on someone's heart. And you can only know that if you try new things, if you do different things, if you do them well, and people look from afar and they're like, wow, I love how you fill in the blank. Or I love how they did that. Fill in the blank. And not often are you going to hear it. And that's okay. One day, the circle will fully come back to you, and it will all make sense. And I'm in that place right now. I'm in that place right now where it's like things are making sense. And it took several decades. So don't be impatient if you still don't know. If you're 18, 19, 20, if you're 21, 25, 28, if you're 9, 10, 12. You're not meant to know at that age, because then you wouldn't have your journey. You got to go on your journey and figure things out for yourself. And look how long it's taken me. And that's okay. So don't be impatient. I was already impatient for you. How about that? I did the impatient stuff so that you wouldn't have to. So if you could do it with fun and with joy and with grace, you could be like, I don't need to be frustrated or angry or impatient. Jovanna did that already for us. So that you could shortcut. I know Oscar doesn't like the word shortcut, but I do. Because if I could save you years of angst and years of sadness and years of depressive moods, like I will take that from you. I rather take that from you because I did that already. And I don't want you to have to do it that way because it's harder. It's harder. And life is not easy, but it's about enjoying it along the way so that it can be easier. And that I live by. And that is what wakes me up every morning, because the hard happens, but the way you respond to it is what gets you through it. So choose joy in the journey. Choose joy in the journey. You hear me say it so many times because that is the true secret. There's no bigger secret than choosing joy in your journey. That is what life is about. And in all those moments where you're like, ah, smile and be like, it's figure outable. The answer will come. I'm not going to get frustrated because the answer will present itself. And in the meantime, I'm going to go dance, or I'm going to go get a ice cream, or I'm going to go on YouTube and laugh. I think I said that twice, but I don't care. Laugh a lot. All right, my loves, I miss you guys. I need to go into the chat because I've been talking a lot. So Jose, thank you for the little fox. Sarah Baby Doll, oh my gosh, I can't imagine my life without you, Mama Bear and FriFam. And that's what I'm talking about, right? Had you not come into the FriFam and said hello that first time you said hello, Nicola love, Nicola son, Nicola... I remember where I was when you first said hello in the FriFam. And I remember I was bouncing. I was on the bouncer because if any of you are new, I used to do my live on a bouncy thing. And I got everyone dizzy. Remember that? Nicola, I think you were in those lives. I know Mona and CJ, you guys certainly were, and Paradise Earth. But I've moved around my house, my apartments, wherever I've been, right? And I used to I think I did it once or twice, and then I was like, okay, I'm getting people nauseous. Because I would bounce. Oh my God. But it was so fun. So I was like working out at the same time. I'd be like, and then my head would come out because I was bouncing too high. I was like, that doesn't really work on a live. But I had fun. Jovanna encourages me to meet people in person. And now I keep telling her whenever I meet my friend, I love it. I love it. I love it. Right? For so many years, all of us, because it was several years, were told not to go out and be with people. The very thing that us humans are ingrained to do. We are meant to be with other people. So all of us became comfortable in our little bubble. And now it's like we'd forgotten what it was like to be out with people. And it's like, we still need to be reminded, right? We still need to be reminded to go be with people. Go look at people. Look at their eyes, right? Give them a hug. And it's like, it's so essential to us human beings, right? That human touch, that interaction, that moment of vulnerability with someone in front of you. That is what we need to get back to. I'm so glad, Nicola, that you are more receptive to it and that you are more willing to take those chances, right? We're not meant to live alone, my Brandon Bear. I love that. I have a few friends, but I still self-taught languages. Amazing. Since I am a person who is absolutely won't be relying on other people's help for sure. Well, let's unpack that one, because we are meant to do things in villages. That's why when we human species were created, we lived in villages, right? It takes a village. It takes a village to run a channel, to raise a child, to put up a video at Dhar Studios. We need help. Dhar couldn't possibly do everything he's doing by himself. It's an impossibility. He has huge teams because he knows how important it is to have people who are good and great at something do that good or great thing they're good or great at, right? So I want to open us up to asking for help when we need it, right? How is someone supposed to do their God-given gift to you if they don't know that you need that gift, right? Like, we have to ask for help, and not in a needy way, but in a complimentary way, right? Because somebody else has something that you could also leverage, and you two are stronger together. That's what partnerships are about. That's what Oscar and I are about. He does amazing things and I do goodish things, and together it's like we help each other out, right? And we make an awesome partnership. Like, he is my partner, and I love that. And you don't need to be married. It could be best friends, it could be sisters, it could be mom-daughter duos, it could be any combination, right? But we are better and stronger together, right? So don't be afraid to ask for help. It's a lesson we all have needed to learn. And I think it's an ongoing work in progress lesson, because we're taught to be so independent that we often think like if we're asking for help, we're weak. No, negative. It means that you are courageous enough and brave enough to ask for something. Do you know how valuable that is as a trait and a characteristic? Like, that is huge. I love that. If you can have that sooner than I've had it, it's really cool. My Sarah baby doll, I got another little fox. Oh, Mona, I'm looking for my mic. That's a mic drop. Oh, maraca. Let's maraca that. We have Brandon Bear. We are stronger together and we are better together as well. And Mona says, yes, let's stop having so much pride in asking for help. Be vulnerable, especially towards loved ones. I love that. You're not alone. We're not alone. So don't be afraid. That is a song. I love it. People around me isn't a language learner like I am. They don't need to be, right? That's your jam. You jam out. But they could be something else, right? I only ask for help when I need some access to be able to learn Malay more easily. At least you're asking. I love it. It's never too late to ask someone for help. Where's my hug? Hi, David. Big virtual hugs. Okay, I know there are so many good comments in here. Nicola, last week I met a friend in a tourist garden. Oh, fun. We never been in before, and talked about it for a year. And since September last year, we started hugging. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We need to embrace neediness because we are human. Social creatures. That's what I was trying to spit out and I couldn't. We are social creatures. Dance with joy and happiness. I love that, Brandon Bear. Vias! Hello, Vias! Why do we spend so much time prioritizing people who only see us as just an option and overlook those who value us and want us around? You have some deep questions, Vias. I love this question. Let me think about this while I take a sip of water. Oh my gosh, guys, my bottle thing, I think I was going to pour more and I was about to drink a sip of water and it wasn't tied tightly. That would have been funny live. Vias, you and your deep questions. I love it. Don't ever change. Let's see. I don't know why we do that. But I do know that there's a line that we cross when we realize we need not do that. I hope that makes sense. So I think, not a psychologist, but this is what I think. I think so many of us, were either wounded or hurt or affected or traumatized or embarrassed or shamed or felt guilty, like all of those things when we were little, right? It could be anything and everything. So when we're little, we carry this little bit of like trauma, hurt, pain that never really gets healed or processed. So I think that is like the underbelly, the foundation where it begins the seed of thinking, feeling like we're not good enough, like this is the best we can do, this is the best I'm gonna get, so let me just be satisfied with whatever I get. And then something really powerful happens in your journey where you realize like I am worth so much more than whatever that is. And I am going to permit people into my life who show me my worth and don't demean, devalue, or diminish me and my persona. And that line, when you cross that line, wow, your life opens up, like the veil like gets lifted, and you're like, it's a powerful moment. But you have to, in my opinion, again, not a psychologist, in my opinion, you have to walk that journey. You have to understand what it's like to have that negative situation happen, so that when you cross that line and you see what is possible for you to remember, so that you never go back to what that was. And that is a powerful moment in life, in my opinion, when you realize like no one's going to get away with treating me less than what I know I'm worth. And that is a journey. And you are in your early 20s, I want to say. So this is a journey you walk and you learn and you appreciate. And the quicker you can like forego that lesson, the quicker you can move on to like the higher lessons in life. And I love that you're asking these really powerful questions, because it means, it signifies, it illustrates how powerful your brain is and how advanced your emotional IQ is, right? Your emotional intelligence. So I love that you asked these questions, Vias, and thank you for asking, and thank you for asking for my opinion, right? Because that's all I can offer is my opinion, my experience, my understanding. And you could very well ask somebody else and they could have a different opinion, a different perspective, a different history. And it's up to you to determine what you want for you. And how quickly you evaluate that for yourself is how quickly you pass that threshold and you cross over into more exciting parts of life. I hope that answered your question. I hope that answered your question. I just went with it, right? But that's how I feel. So, let's see. Let's see. I hope that answered your question. Look, hi, aloha, aloha, how you doing? From Hawaii. I am so happy to have you here. I know that you comment on the videos, but to have you here live means so much. I'm so happy that our time zones aligned and that you are able to join the FriFam live. So, and it might be lokahi or lokahai or I don't know. Aloha. Aloha. And thank you for welcoming Lokahi or Lokahai. They both sound Hawaiian. So, thank you. Thank you for being here. I get so excited when I see, different handle names show up that I recognize some. Yes. Okay, so I'm hoping if Mona or Angela, if you need to pop out, let me know. I absolutely understand, respect always. So yeah. Aku rindu kamu. It's Indonesian for I miss you. Aku rindu kamu. I love that. So I used to have, and I still have, but I used to have when I did my lives, my little world book, and I would write all these down like at 3 in the morning when I used to do my Facebook lives in my old apartment. And so I have a bunch like mahal kita and maraming salamat. So those are Tagalog words that I learned. Um, so thank you for Indonesian. Aku rindu kamu. If you could put that in a comment that I will see later, that would be amazing so that I can add it to my little list of international words that I love. We're good. No, you're good, Mona and Angela. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I love Mona how much self-care you do. A petty appointment, go now. Go go now. Like you don't need 10 more minutes, just go now. Go enjoy your petty, your Friday petty. I love it. I love it. I love that you do these things for yourself. I think it's so powerful and amazing. So bye, Mona. Enjoy your Friday petty. And not that I'm kicking you out, obviously. I'm just telling you to go, 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 go. I know, Lokahi. Oh my gosh, how do I get so lucky with you all? I don't know what else to say. I feel so blessed with you all. Like, I don't know what to say. Molly, I see that you're here. I've been going back to the chat. Okay, I admit sometimes it's exhausting to give it your all, but one way or another, it's rewarding. Jose, I love that, Jose. I love that. And it's in those moments of exhaustion that you push through. It's not, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. There have been moments where I'm like on the couch exhausted after I filmed one day because it took all the emotion out of me. But you're right. It is so rewarding when you push through and you're like, I completed that. I did that. I'm able to do it. I'm able to find those depths deep inside and still push through and follow through. That is powerful. So yay you, Jose. Oh, CJ, I have such a beautiful way of seeing the world. Thank you, as do you. Mona, don't give up. Sometimes you don't know how close you are, right? You just don't know. And I am Miss Bushinta from Indonesia. You may not be fluent in English, but wow, you can communicate in English. I love your comments. You're amazing. The fact that you're even commenting, a lot of people would be like, "Oh, I'm not fluent. I can't spell right. I gotta," and you still do it. And done is better than not, right? So, stay positive. Yes, Angela. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Molly, you're so cute asking for the lesson of the week. I think I was still in it when you got here. Oh, I'm so glad that the lesson and the quotes resonated with you. It brings me such joy whenever I hear that you guys are vibing with me, and I just love it. I love it. I love it. All right, my loves. You guys hear the ice cream truck? um Aww. Big hugs. You guys are amazing. Massive hugs. You're making me cry now. And you know what? Tears are good. Tears are beautiful. Tears are expression. Tears are growth. And in order to bloom, you have to grow. Remember that. Tears are part of growth. They're nothing to be afraid of. On the opposite, they are to be treasured and appreciated and cherished, right? I can feel your sensei, Jovanna. Thank you, Pushinta. Gift, your YouTube career isn't taking off. It takes a long time. It takes a long time. So many channels have tens or hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers in the same amount of time I've had my channel. And you know what? At the end of the day, yeah, that would be cool. But this is my journey. My journey is not hundreds of thousands of subscribers right now. And that's okay. Because look at how beautiful this FriFam is, regardless of whether or not it's a million sub channel, right? So to me, all of you, and knowing all your names and knowing when you graduate and being here since before you graduated 4 or 5 years and now graduating, like, it's mind-boggling to me how incredible the feeling is to witness your journey from when you were 14, 15, CJ, right? So it's like incredible what we can do together. We might be small, but we're mighty, right? So, have patience with yourself. Have patience with the platform. Have patience with your journey. There's something that you need to learn before you have your channel take off, right? You've heard that before, where people who weren't ready for the growth, it kind of like disintegrated because they grew too fast. So just welcome the pace that you're at, regardless of what the platform is, whether it's YouTube, Insta, whether it's at school, whether it's coaching, whatever it is, right? Just welcome the pace and enjoy the pace. Because then when you get really busy, you're like, oh, I'm too busy. I do talk fast. I'm sorry if I talk fast, but sometimes it's like I don't know what I'm saying until it comes out of my mouth, right? Like I just don't know how fast I'm speaking. And this is me talking slow because I'm from New York. So New Yorkers tend to speak really fast. Pushinta, I have a video on my channel and it's about languages and it's about, I'm going to see if I can find it. And if you comment on an actual video, I'll put the link because it's about how beautiful it is that you speak multiple languages, right? And what a gift that is to be able to communicate to so many people, communicate with so many people. So maybe that video will really help you, I hope, because the fact that you speak multiple languages is a skill set that so many people don't have. So congratulations to you. And I have a video on that. Yay, dancing! I love it. Okay. Aw, Gift, you're so sweet. Woo! Y'all, oh, you like that one. Give more attention to others than you do your phone. We have stopped being mindful around others. It's so true. You go to a restaurant and everyone's on their phone. It's like, hello, Put the phone down. There's someone across from you, right? Like, acknowledge that person, have a conversation with that person, love that person, right? Oh, Jose. Okay. Right? When Sarah Baby Doll, when you're talking to someone and they're on their phone and you're like, so why are we doing this? Why? And I'm not saying don't be, there's, you can feel it. There's moments where you're like, put the phone down. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. CJ, that means the world. You smiling makes me smile from 3,000 miles away. I don't know if you know that, but it's the truth. All right. I love that you guys are supporting Pushinta. And I might not be pronouncing that properly, but it has like a U and a P and a um Oh, Angela, wow. I love that you go above and beyond and that their smiles make you smile. At the end of the day, that is what it's about, right? And you just never know what customer is watching you give smiles freely without expecting anything in return. You just never know who is watching in a really cool way. Aside from your bosses and stuff, but especially your bosses, right? Aww. Oh my gosh, there's so many good comments. So many good comments. You guys are amazing. What do I do? So proud of you guys. So proud of you guys. You guys are so incredible. You guys are just light up this world. Light up the, you definitely light up the chat. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. I am going to go to the end here and I am going to, you know what? I'm going to bring this all together with a little bit of, wait for it. Let me see. Everybody good? Everybody good? Brandon Bear. Keep learning Spanish. Only because Spanish really can open doors because it's spoken by so many different countries and like, you know, it's just a good language to know, right? They're all good. I'm not going to go there. I am going to go here. 1 second. For those of you who know, you know. So I just want to close this out with, you knew it, Brandon Bear. You knew it. Okay, good. I'm glad you're happy that the singing bowl has come out. I think it's important to anchor in what we learned today, what we learned this week, what we are continuing to learn, because it's a work in progress. It's all part of your journey, right? So I just want you to truly, truly, truly be okay with how your journey is unfolding, right? Because it's yours. Hold on. I'm a little shaky. Let's do it. My beautiful loves, stay light, stay bright, lead the way. The world needs you. The world needs us. So go out there and show the world what you got. Do it excellently. Do it like no one's watching. And don't expect anything, and you will get everything. So I love you tons. I miss you already. Sarah Baby Doll Love, Brandon Bear, Nicola Sun, Angela Wow, my Valeria Tiny Sister. Oh, God bless you, Naka. Pushinta, thank you for joining today. I hope you will return. And you all are just incredible. Gift my love. Till next week. Hopefully, we'll see. I'll keep you posted on my schedule. But go out there and be amazing. That's all you have to do. John. Oh, John. My Jose. Oh, te veo. You guys are all incredible. Just go out there and be you. Do you and do it excellently. I love you tons. Thank you, everybody. Bye for now. Happy Friday.